The Entrepreneur's Guide to Your Health: What Business Wisdom Teaches Us About Self Advocacy. Welcome to the soft girl era where we're embracing the power of dropping that titanium cape while still running the world. Today, I'm thrilled to share transformative insights from my recent conversations with two extraordinary women entrepreneurs, Felicia Hansen and Felicia von Rieden, whose journeys illuminate a revolutionary approach to something we all struggle with: advocating for our own health. These visionaries aren't just changing business landscapes, they're providing us with a blueprint for reclaiming ownership of our bodies in a healthcare system that too often leaves women, especially women of color, feeling unheard, unseen, and underserved. Have you ever noticed the striking disconnect in how we approach our careers versus our health? We research companies before interviews, prepare meticulously for salary negotiations, and boldly ask for promotions. Yet when a doctor dismisses our symptoms with a casual, "It's probably just stress," many of us simply nod and leave. We accept medical gaslighting with a politeness we would never tolerate in a professional setting. That ends today. What if I told you the same mindset that builds successful businesses could revolutionize how you manage your health? That the resilience, intuition, and strategic thinking of entrepreneurs contain the blueprint for becoming the CEO of your well being? When I interviewed Felicia Hansen, founder of Break Free Candy and owner of Sweet Hazel and Company Cafe in Salt Lake City, I was struck by how her entrepreneurial journey parallels the path to healthcare empowerment. Her story begins not in a gleaming corporate office, but in the trunk of her car, selling vegan candy bars one by one. Facing uncertainty, external criticism, and the additional barriers of a justice involved background, Felicia persevered where many would have surrendered. The moment I stopped asking for permission to exist in spaces not designed for me, Felicia told me with quiet intensity, was the moment my business truly began to thrive. Replace business with health journey, and you have your first powerful lesson in medical self advocacy. Let's be honest for a moment. As women, particularly as Black women, we're often expected to be strong, to push through pain, to accept whatever care we're given with gratitude. The medical establishment has a long documented history of dismissing our symptoms and underestimating our pain. Studies consistently show Black women are 3 to 4 times more likely to die from pregnancy related causes than white women. Not because our bodies are inherently different, but because our concerns are often not taken seriously. This is where Felicia Hansen's approach becomes revolutionary. She didn't wait for the candy industry to make space for her. She created her own lane. Similarly, we can't wait for the healthcare system to perfectly meet our needs. We must advocate, question, research, and when necessary, find providers who respect our voices. Felicia's journey from selling candy from her car to building a values driven business focused on inclusivity wasn't linear or easy. There were moments of doubt, financial strain, and crushing uncertainty. Yet she persisted, creating opportunities for marginalized individuals along the way. In your health journey, this translates to building a healthcare team that values you as a whole person, not just a collection of symptoms. Now, let's talk about Felicia von Raden, whose work is literally changing how women experience healthcare. She co founded Ovum Care in 2023, combining machine learning with fertility technology to revolutionize personalized healthcare options. What's remarkable about her approach is the emphasis on precision medicine, recognizing that each woman's body is unique and deserves individualized care. One size fits all solutions rarely fit anyone perfectly, Felicia von Rieden explained during our conversation. Women deserve health care that recognizes their individual needs, histories, and goals. This is your second powerful lesson. Standardized healthcare protocols might work for the statistical average, but you are not a statistic. You are beautifully, complexly you, and your healthcare should reflect that reality. Felicia von Rieden entered a field that had existed for decades, but desperately needed innovation. She didn't accept the status quo. She questioned it, improved upon it, and ultimately transformed it. When a doctor gives you a diagnosis or treatment plan that doesn't feel right, channel that same entrepreneurial spirit. Ask questions, seek second opinions, research alternatives. This isn't about being difficult, it's about being diligent. It's about approaching your health with the same careful consideration you'd give to launching a business or making a major career move. What's particularly inspiring about Felicia von Rieden's journey is her background. She didn't start in healthcare. She studied business administration in Germany and Switzerland. She was inspired by her entrepreneur mother who balanced growing a business while managing family life. Her transition from business studies to founding a healthcare technology company demonstrates another crucial point. Expertise can be developed. You don't need a medical degree to become knowledgeable about your health conditions. You have the capacity to learn, to understand, and to participate meaningfully in decisions about your body. Now, both of these remarkable women emphasize something that we as a community often neglect. Mental health is not separate from physical health, it's an essential component of overall well being. Felicia Hanson's Leadership Evolution offers our third vital lesson. Early in her business journey, she said yes to everything, which threatened both sustainability and her mental well being. How many of us run ourselves into the ground trying to be everything for everyone, neglecting our own needs until our bodies force us to stop? I had to learn that taking care of my mental health wasn't selfish, it was necessary for making sound decisions, Felicia shared. The quality of my leadership improved dramatically when I prioritized my well being. This wisdom applies directly to your health journey. Stress, anxiety, and depression affect physical health in profound ways. Chronic stress can suppress immune function, disrupt sleep, contribute to high blood pressure, and even alter how your body processes medications. Yet, when we visit doctors, how many of us mention our mental state? How many doctors ask? Advocating for your health means advocating for your whole health, mind, body, and spirit. It means recognizing that your emotional well being isn't a luxury, it's a medical necessity. Felicia Hanson learned to handle unsolicited feedback with grace while standing firm in decisions that supported the long term well being of herself and her team. Similarly, you might encounter friends, family, or even healthcare providers who question your health decisions. Standing firm in what you know is right for your body is not stubbornness, it's self preservation. As Maya Angelou wisely said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. This applies to healthcare providers too. If a doctor consistently dismisses your concerns or makes you feel small, believe what they're showing you and find someone new. Both Felicias demonstrated that vulnerability and strength aren't opposites, they're companions. Being honest about your symptoms, your fears, and your needs isn't weakness, it's the foundation of proper care. So, what does this entrepreneurial approach to healthcare look like in practice? First, it means being proactive rather than reactive. Entrepreneurs don't wait for problems to become crises before addressing them. Regular checkups, screenings appropriate for your age and risk factors, and paying attention to changes in your body are all forms of proactive health management. Second, it means gathering information before making decisions. When Felicia von Rayden developed Ovam Care, she didn't rely on assumptions, she used data. Similarly, when facing health decisions, seek information from multiple sources. Ask your doctor questions like, what are all my treatment options? What are the risks and benefits of each? What happens if I do nothing? How will this affect my quality of life? Third, it means trusting your instincts. Both Felicia spoke about the importance of intuition in business. Your body sends signals. Learn to listen to them. If something feels wrong, it probably is. If a treatment doesn't seem to be working, it probably isn't. Your lived experience in your body is valid data. Fourth, it means building a support network. Successful entrepreneurs don't do it alone, and neither should you. This might include healthcare providers who respect you, friends or family who can accompany you to appointments, support groups for specific conditions, or therapists who can help you process medical trauma or anxiety. And finally, it means prioritizing sustainability. Felicia Hansen learned that saying yes to everything wasn't sustainable for her business. Similarly, crash diets, extreme exercise regimens, or health plans that ignore your mental well being aren't sustainable for your body. True health is about finding approaches you can maintain for life. The wisdom of entrepreneurs like Felicia Hansen and Felicia von Rieden reminds us that challenging established systems isn't just possible, it's necessary. Whether building a business or advocating for your health, the principles remain the same. Be resilient, trust yourself, explore all options, and prioritize sustainability. I want to leave you with this. There will come a moment in your healthcare journey when you'll face a crossroads. Accept what you're told without question, or stand in your power and advocate for the care you deserve. In that moment, I want you to remember Felicia Hansen selling candy from her car trunk, refusing to be defined by others' limitations. I want you to channel Felicia von Rayden's determination to revolutionize an entire industry that wasn't serving women properly. Your body is not just a vessel, it's your most sacred enterprise. And like any successful business, it requires your leadership, your vision, and your unwavering advocacy. The next time you enter a doctor's office, walk in as the CEO of your health, not arrogant, but assured, not combative, but clear in your worth. Because when we collectively refuse to be silenced about our health, we don't just change our individual outcomes, we transform the system itself. And that transformation ripples outward, creating a healthcare landscape where our daughters and granddaughters won't have to fight the battles we face today. The revolution in healthcare won't come from the top down. It will come from patients who demand better, who know their worth, who refuse to be dismissed. It starts with you in your next appointment, asking one more question, seeking one more option, trusting your body's wisdom one more time. Your health is your most precious asset. Manage it like the CEO you are.